What's up, Talk Nation? What's up, Talk Nation? My name is Chanel, and you are now listening to the Chanel Talks podcast. And if you are new to my podcast, welcome, 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 and happy New Year. How was y'all New Year? My New Year was okay, I guess. You know, I just stood home, drank my champagne, watching the countdown. Me and my son, we literally was popping fireworks outside. So you know what? It wasn't that bad. I cooked me a good old dinner, which you heard in my previous podcast. I cooked me a dinner. I was tasting the food. You know what I'm saying? I was just ranting and things like that. But you know what? This new year, I got some goals for myself. You know what I'm saying? I got some goals for myself and I really want to accomplish those goals. Number one is I do want to get, you know, just lower my weight a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I did lose a little bit of weight for people been telling me that. I feel like I got a lot to lose, but I am going to be trying to lose weight this year. It's going to be a long journey because, my body is just not the same. It's just not the same. But yeah, I'm gonna try to work on it as best as my ability. I'm definitely gonna change my eating and things like that. So, what is y'all New Year's resolution? Comment down below. Tell me what's your new resolution. Another thing is, I would like for you guys to help donate to my podcast because I would like microphones. I would like a mixer. I would like different things in that nature, microphones and things like that. So, I could have better quality podcasts. And I would like to do podcasts with people. They always say they're gonna, I have a couple of people that be like, yeah, I'm gonna be on the podcast, but you know what? For some reason they just never reach out to me to be on the podcast. They be saying that, oh, I'm gonna be on your podcast, blah 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 blah, but then they never be on my podcast. So hopefully we can change that up a little bit this year and I can really get focused on my podcast and everything. And yeah, so anyways, I was waking up thinking this morning and I remember I was just thinking about this morning. Actually, I was having an argument with somebody, to be honest, and they was like basically talking about, oh, you always screaming niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, for me, I was thinking, yeah, I do say that all the time, you know? And I'm gonna come back to that. My whole thing is, why are you so offensive that I say niggas ain't shit? Why is that so offensive to you if I'm not pertaining it to you, if I'm not saying it to you, or I never said it to you? You know what I'm saying? I'm not pertaining it to you. I didn't mention your name when I said it, and I'm also didn't never said that you wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Why are you so offensive about it? And another thing I was thinking about was, I do need to stop saying that because that's not a word. As a black woman, I should be saying that. So I am going to be like changing some of the ways that I talk this year because, I have been single, you know, and me being a product of men not caring about me enough, I have a tendency to say, men ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I do be saying that a lot. And I feel like I wouldn't be saying that if I was respected in some of my relationships that I've been in the past. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, if men respected me more, then I wouldn't be saying niggas ain't shit. And I'm going to give you some examples about what I'm talking about when I say niggas ain't shit. And these are some of my examples. Number one, I hate when men come up to me and they want to be in a relationship with me, but they don't want other people to know that we're in a relationship. That's number one. And that just doesn't go for me. That goes that goes for a lot of my friends that I've been talking to. Like, they don't really tell people or other people in our circle like who they in relationships. Everything is always a secret. That's number one. I hate the disrespect of men trying to hide their relationships, or and a lot of men that be in relationships be hiding women is because they got secrets. So therefore, once you tell me that, I know that you're hiding secrets. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt to show their true colors, and it always worked by not supporting you. And when I mean by not supporting you, say, I know that you're struggling and you need help, right? There's a reason why you're struggling and you don't need help, because why are you a womanizer? Why are you hiding relationships? That's number one. Number two, you hiding relationships because you want to cheat. When you want to cheat, nothing in the world is going to work out for you. That's number two. And if you think women is stupid, you got another thing coming. We're not dumb. That's why you look like a bum. That's why you look like a bum. Because we're not dumb. That's why you look like a bum. That's number two. Number three, certain things men say to me that are just oh so disrespectful. And I just already named two things. Basically, you want to hide me. Basically, when I see you in a public place, you want to tell people, oh, act like you don't know me. Don't tell this person I don't know them. And then this comes to number three. I hate when men overshare things to make women jealous. And what I mean by making women jealous, if you're dating someone and you really like this person and you're laying down with this person, why is it that you go with your friends and their girlfriends and their significant others, wives, girlfriends, or whoever, you hanging out with your friends, they bring their girlfriends and their wives. Why aren't you bringing your significant other? That's disrespectful. That's another reason why I be saying niggas ain't shit. But if you know you ain't that nigga who ain't shit, it shouldn't bother you. Period. It should not bother you. That's number four. Why is it bothering you to hear women say niggas ain't shit if it don't pertain to you? Number four. You feel me? If it's not pertaining to you and you doing everything for your queen and you taking her everywhere with you, or she know where you going and y'all have that special bond, that special relationship, that special understanding, but it ain't like you hiding her. She ain't just she's on your page and stuff like that. Then you know you ain't no shit nigga. So why should it bother you? It's only bothering you because you're hiding your significant other. You're doing stuff with women that you ain't supposed to be doing, knowing that you married. You feel me? And then how come every time I say the first people will go to hell is the adulterers and the fornicators? What is wrong with that? My mom said, somebody told me you're gonna go to hell because you mess with married men. First of all, I don't mess with married men. They didn't tell me that, but they was just saying that. Let me rephrase that. They were saying that to me in the conversation. But my whole thing is, how can I know if a man is married? You know what I'm saying? If the man is literally not trying to get with other women and they not saying that they're married. What are women supposed to be? Mind readers? Like, are we supposed to be mind readers if a man is treating us good, but he doing certain little things that we don't like, and he's telling us like, "Oh, I'm just wanting to protect my privacy. I don't really like knowing, you know, people in my family or different friends knowing my relationship because people are jealous and envy and they have treated me wrong." as a human being, how aren't we supposed to understand those types of things? Because there are people in the world that are conniving. There are people who are jealous of you. Trust me, been there, done that, been there. I had a whole friend who was jealous of my relationship. I had not only men, but women tell me, a lot of people have told me, different things about being in a relationship. And one thing was is that, I always get in home relationships. First of all, I don't even try to get in home relationships. And to me, that is an insult to me because it feels like y'all thinking that I'm just dating anybody and everybody and letting them into my home. That is not the case. That is not the truth. You know what I'm saying? That is not the truth. And not only is it not the truth, it's like none of your business, excuse me, for saying it's none of your damn business. Because half of y'all, it's not y'all business. And for y'all to be sitting up here jealous and envious of the next person relationship is beyond crazy to me. Because I feel like most of the people that be coming to me are beautiful. You're beautiful. And I'm happy that you know your worth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to lie. Some people I be dating, I have dated in the past, they have been breaking down my walls. Some people are very conniving, and it's hard to tell nowadays who's conniving and who's genuine because you be so confused at how people be coming. Like, one thing I hate is when mothers or women or just people in general be like, you knew what that man was when you met him. And it's like, what am I, psychic? How am I supposed to know who that person was when I met them? I didn't know they was gonna be broke. What if they was buying you everything in the beginning and it turns out they was broke, spending some other women money, and then you find out? It's like, you know, some people are very just conniving, jealous, and want everything. And it's like, why do you need so much of these people? Why can't you take accountability for your actions? And when somebody is holding you accountable, why do you break up with that person that's trying to help you? Sometimes God sends various people that are angels in your life to come and help and shape you, and you fumble them. That fumble thing is serious. You fumbling God's people. Some people do be really fumbling God's people because let me tell you something. As a single woman, anybody who wants to date me, period, I always have good intentions. I never try to connive, backstab, none of that. But the second you do me wrong, I'm plotting on you, trying to save your feelings, trying to save your hurt and your pain of what I'm trying to tell you. I try to tread lightly. You feel me? And then you being the whole demon that you are. You know what I'm saying? And you not thinking to my reaction of what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? You just being a conniving son of a bitch. I said it. A conniving son of a bitch. Cause I be trying not to really cuss on my podcast, but some people they just be taking you for granted. And it's a new year. I'm supposed to be sitting up here happy. It's a new year. My birthday is almost coming. I am just so thankful to live another year because let's be honest, some people didn't even make it in their 30s. You feel me? Some people think in my 30s I'm old as hell, like I'm a grandma and stuff like that, which is fine. I ain't even tripping. You feel me? I'm just happy to be coming up in a new year, getting to see and live and breathe again, to see the world again, to breathe again, to try new again, you know? And as the new year, I do want to try to go to church more, be into the Lord more, because it seems like, these relationships, I don't know. Cause when you go, even if you go to church, it's conniving people, right? That come into and try to block your blessings and you think they're genuine. So I don't know how relationships going forward is gonna work out for me, honestly. Because it's like I always have a pure heart, good intentions for people. I never try to bring people down. I really try to make people understand me. Now, I do be having certain conversations with my friend, and maybe it do be the wrong times to be having those conversations. But when is it a wrong and right times to be having conversations with your friends when they hurting? You feel me? When they're upset and distraught. It's like, how am I supposed to control that? Like when a person call me, or when a person, coming to me with problems. They want me my advice, my opinions on it. And then I got a significant other or a close person that's close to me behind me talking about why you talking that way and this and that, and I don't want to hear that. And it's like, it's not pertaining to you. It's not for you to hear. Why you all up in my business? Why are you all up in my phone call? Maybe you should go practice doing what you need to do instead of being all up in my motherfucking business. You feel me? I'm in my motherfucking room minding my business. You up in my house. And not trying to be rude or anything, but this is my shit. I do whatever I want to do on my phone, in my house, in my motherfucking room. You still a guest. Period. Whether you a boyfriend, a friend, best friend, whatever, I'm allowed to say whatever I want and do whatever I want in my house. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Outside for the convenience of you? I don't think so. I don't think so. Period. Some of you, some of y'all got the game messed all the way up. For real. Some of y'all got the game all the way messed up. Whatever is going on in my phone, whatever is going on in my car, whatever is going on in my shit, you need to take that shit to your house. Take that shit to your friend house. Don't act like you doing me some favors trying to introduce me to some people you know. You ain't doing me no goddamn favors. I ain't never seen that nigga on your Facebook, your Instagram and shit like that. You ain't doing me a goddamn favor, and you want to sit up here and act like you introduced me to somebody important. You ain't introduced me to no motherfucker that's important. Cause if you did, you would have me with your friends, they girlfriends, and they wives. That's what's important. Know what's important and know what's not important. Stop shitting people. For real. Stop being conniving to people that really care and love for you. It's the new year. Be grateful that somebody got your goddamn back. For real. Some people, some of y'all got people that's behind you and that got your back. And it's like you taking these people for granted after for granted after for granted. Shame on you. Period. Shame on you. Cause it's the new year. We supposed to be starting the year off better. And it's like, if I've been knowing you for almost a year and you ain't got my back like I got yours, what am I supposed to think? You ain't, and then men need to stop expecting women to be reading minds. We ain't psychic. We is not psychic. We going off on what you tell us. Half of y'all is very evil and conniving. Stop being evil and conniving all the time. You know you got a girl, you know it ain't working out, but you know that you love her. Go work that shit out. Go beg, plead until she take you back. Period. You owe her that. You tired of begging, you tired of this, you tired of that. She got another nigga. So fucking what? Do your hardest, do your big one. Because let me tell you something, 9 out of 10, the man she with, he ain't gonna marry her anywho. He gonna be there for a little year or two and that's it. You need to come. You need to figure out how you gonna get your come up and your get back to be with the person you love. Some of y'all is real dainty, for real shisty and conniving and stuff. And then when a person finally don't want you conniving them and breaking them and things like that, you want to holler, "Oh, this girl cheated on me. She did me wrong." No, you was a womanizer. Why you playing games? Stop the games. It's 2026. Stop the games. And honestly, I just want to tell women, you know, me being the person I am right now and seeing the world today in 2026, I feel like women ain't going hard enough. We ain't going hard enough. We ain't saying no enough. We ain't doing things enough. But it's okay because I'm about to start being a villain to these niggas. For real. Because that's the only way you gonna get married. It seemed like it. It seemed like everybody that I know that's married, they fucking conniving than a motherfucker. All these women that's married is conniving as hell. They was mean to their partners. They'll tell them what to do. Like, no, you ain't gonna tell me what to do. You're gonna do what I say do. Or we ain't gonna be together. You feel me? That's how I'm coming 2026. I hope you come in like that because that's how I'm coming. Period. Because it's just not working out. It ain't working out for me. It ain't working out for you. It's not working out. Am I trying to mess up what people got going on? Of course not. Do I want to mess up the business? Of course not. But at some point, I got to lay down the law. I got to put my foot down because at the end of the day, who are you really hurting? Some of y'all hurting people that God sent you. God prayed for you and you hurting the person. What kind of shit is that? Living up in 2026. What kind of shit is that? You being a conniving, backstabbing mother effer. What kind of stuff is that? If you didn't want me to begin with, why are you spending years on top of years of somebody and trying to ruin somebody's life that really love you, that really care for you, that really be helping you and feed you and house you, clothe you, and all this stuff? Because most of these women that y'all claim y'all don't like and can't stand, y'all living with them. They giving you money. They housing and clothing you. And how dare you? I pray that your days be short. I pray that your days be short. God's got to be doing something for these women to help them grow, prosper. And I just want to wish them all the best because it's like some people really be having good intentions. Some people really be like really trying to look out for you, help you, guide you, and build you up. And then as soon as you build up, or as soon as you get something that you think that's better, because half of the shit that you think is better is not even better. Some of y'all is some really on the outside looking in ass motherfuckers. I hate me a outside looking in ass motherfucker. I hate that because you're blind. You're really not seeing what's going on. You're blind. You're looking at people and it's just like on the outside looking in, and then it's like I can't even take your opinion because that's not even what's going on. You need to look at what's really going on. You got to know people. And if you don't know the other person to see what's going on, you're blind. That's why I'm never on the outside looking in. I'm never on the outside. Cause you know what? An outside looking in. I was on the outside looking in, and it got me a backstabbing bitch ass friend on some real shit. That shit got me. I was on the outside looking good. I was on the outside looking in to a person that I felt sorry for, that I wanted to build up, and come to find out it was the evil ass bitch. No offense. That person turned out to be evil. Tried to make my life a living hell. So I'm just saying, stop messing up good people, man. Know who you got. Yes, you may not like that person or you may not like this and that, but let me tell you something. A man can always build a queen up. A man can always build a queen up. A man can always shape a woman until you want her to be. Cause women is always looking for guidance, leaders, and providers. Remember that. Women are always looking for leaders, providers, and a person that's going to level her up. And when you thinking like a man of God, you will forever be blessed. Remember that, fellas. Walk in peace 2026. And it's not just for the fellas, it's for the ladies too. Stop walking around like a badgered woman who's been hurt and stop conniving these men, cuz all is it making them is evil. Stop spreading evil, start spreading love. God bless everybody. I hope everybody have a blessed new year. 2026 is up. Everybody should be working on their goals. I'm definitely am. I'm trying to be more consistent with my podcast. I'm still not there yet, but I'm getting there. And I'm going to try to get better. You feel me? Cuz I'm living and I'm learning and I'm just learning like everybody else. So walk with peace, walk with love, walk with your faith. And walk with your faith. Believe in what you believe in for the greater good of you. You know what I'm saying? Some people need to walk in greatness. Walk in your best self. Walk in greatness. Walk in love. Stop trying to hold people down and do stuff that's conniving because it's getting real old. You know what I'm saying? It's getting old. Y'all stay blessed. Have a blessed holiday. Until next time, thank you for listening to the Chanel Talks podcast. Bye.